Jamestown settlers and Sinacomoco tribes, okay? Back in 1607, we had 3 ships coming from which country?
England!
England! Great job! 3 ships coming directly from England and arriving to what we know today as Virginia, okay? So yesterday, we read together, we annotated, we analyzed a shared text, which you guys currently have in front of you. But today, we're going to work independently. We're going to do some independent research, okay? Because it's very important that we broaden our understanding about a topic, okay? So we're not just going to base our understanding on one text, but we're going to take the most important information from different sources so we can have a fuller and deeper understanding of what happened between these 2 groups of people, okay? So I'm going to quickly read the learning objective of the day. It says, using evidence gathered from assigned readings and independent research, students will be able to explain interactions between Jamestown settlers and Sinacomoco tribes, okay? So we did this part yesterday, the assigned reading. We annotated, we read, we summarized. Today we're going to focus on the second part of this objective, which is the independent research. In this corner, we're looking at 4 tasks which we're doing this entire week, okay, in the stretch of the week. Today, we're going to choose a research question, okay? You all have a green sheet of paper, and in this green sheet of paper, we have 7 questions, okay? Charlene, may you, yes, hi. Do you mind reading one of the questions for us?
Yes. Okay. What were some of the motivations and intentions of Jamestown settlers? Describe the involvement of the Virginia Company.
Excellent, thank you. That's 1 out of 7 different questions that you may choose to research today, okay? After that, we have our independent research, and we will summarize our research. In the end of this week, we're going to synthesize the independent research with the assigned reading. Synthesize. Does anyone know what this means? Do you want me to elaborate on what synthesize means?
Yes, please.
Yes? Charlie, do you want to give it a go before I elaborate a little?
Is it synthesized like synthetic?
Oh, very similar. You see, you made a connection between the 2 words. So synthesize means that we're going to connect the elements from one source with elements from a different source to have a more coherent understanding, a deeper understanding of the entire topic. Okay? Wonderful. Okay, so when we're doing our research, there's a few things I want you guys to keep in mind, okay? We need to identify reliable resources, okay? Reliable sources. This is not the first time that we do a research project, but I think it's very important to review these 4 tips. First of all, I want you to look for credibility, okay? Credibility. What does that mean? Is this a reliable source, okay? Is this something that I can trust? These are questions I want you to ask yourself when we are doing our research. Second, visual cues. When you are on the website, does it look legit? Does it look professional? Okay? Third, I want you to focus on the URL of the website. Those are the .coms, the ending of the URL. Okay, we have edu, .gov, and .org. Does anyone know what .edu stands for?
Education.
Correct. Thank you so much, Lodi. .gov. Anyone know? Correct. Thank you, Jacides. And .org refers to non-profit organizations. Great job. You guys are in class. Number 4, about us. When you are in the website, you go to their About Us page so you can understand what makes them credible. What kind of background information do they have? Okay? And also, do they have any biases? Do they have any personal opinions? Any perspective that is going to impact our research? Okay? And finally, choose, let me show you. We're going to use this graphic organizer. You all have a graphic organizer in front of you. So you can organize the information that you're researching. In the first column, we have our sources, okay? You will write the website where you're getting this information. This is a good place where you can study those URL, okay? Second, the information that you're extracting from the site, from the material. And I want you to paraphrase and summarize the main idea, the point of that source. Finally, we're going to move here to choosing relevant information. The internet has a lot of information, okay? But we want to focus, we want to make this concrete, okay? Here are 3 tips that keep in mind. Is it connected to the question, okay? The question, we can find it in the objective. What was the interaction between Jamestown settlers and Sinagogo tribes, okay? You also have your guided questions, okay? Second point, does it answer the question, okay? And third, is this interesting or is it important? There will be a lot of information that you're going to say, I didn't know that. But we have to learn to differentiate whether it is something just interesting in general, or is this really going to help me accomplish the last goal that we have, which is to synthesize the information of the research paper and the information from the assigned text, okay? In front of your desk, you also have 2 sheets of paper, okay? We have a pink sheet of paper, okay? In this pink sheet of paper, I would like for you guys to please write the interesting facts, okay? Interesting facts. That way we can differentiate between the important facts and the interesting facts, okay? And you have an orange paper, okay? The orange paper is for questions, things that you do not understand, okay? I don't want you to feel stuck in the information. If you find something and if you don't understand, you need a little bit more elaboration, please feel free to ask one of your peers, ask me, or jot it down, and then we can review it together, okay?
Okay, pretty simple.
Yes, you understand? Do we understand the task?
Yes.
Any questions? No? Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to see what you discover about these groups of people. Thank you.